Paris FC was the team that gave me the start. When no other team bothered to look my way, they signed me to a contract, kept me around for 2 seasons. We managed to win the League Cup, get promoted to Ligue 1, and qualify them for the Champions League. But today, I sit here with my manager, and I had to give him the news that it's my time to go. With Paris FC being a smaller club, they couldn't meet my demands when it came to salary. And with Ibra leaving, for this team, I just see it going downhill from here. So I want to move on to bigger and better. But I'll never forget what Paris FC did for me. For now, though, it's time to go. And as I prepare to move clubs, Paris FC isn't the only thing I'm going to be leaving behind. My family, after moving here from Cameroon to Paris, they've started to build their own life here, and they want to stay. So I've had to do this before. Today I'm having to do it again. Leaving my family behind in Paris. I know they'll be well, but it's one of the most difficult things to do, but it has to be done. I'll see you soon. But for now, let's move to our new team.
I can feel it somewhere inside, haunting like a drug I keep on wanting. There's a love that fits so perfect, it's hard to believe. There's a reason I can feel my heart stop beating, and the air gets tough just breathing. I'm alone, but I'm still feeling like someone's with me.
You saw the offer in the last episode and you voted for us to move. It's time to say hello to Germany in Red Bull Leipzig. Let's get into Season 3 of the My Player.
I know you're out there.
A new city, a new country, and a new team. We've signed here to play in the Bundesliga. I'm super excited, and I was greeted as I got off to the plane to about 20 fans chanting my name. They're super excited to have me here, guys. They're a club that's fighting for the title, and I am just thrilled to be here, guys. It is going to be one hell of a season, and if I know I have the fans backing me like I see right now, oh boy, man, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm excited to take you on this journey. So as we get into things here with Red Bull Leipzig, let's show you guys all the players on this team, and let's just say we have some great attacking players, great midfielders, man. Defenders could use a little work, but our main strikers being Milik, and then we have Bruma in the central attacking midfield position. A few other good players as well. But you're going to see, guys, transfer window deadline day is going to take place in today's episode. Some more signings are going to be made. Some players brought in, some players brought out as well. And as you can see from the goalkeeper position, well, it's going to be somewhat difficult this year. We're not guaranteed anything. We're not guaranteed to be the starting keeper. We're going to have to work for that. And we're still 19 years of age. We are about to turn 20 in today's episode. But yeah, still, we have to earn our spot in this squad. And we are arriving to the training center, first day of training. I'm excited to meet my teammates, but let's just say they don't seem very excited to meet me. I started chatting with a few of them, and I started to realize a lot of them speaking German. I don't really know too much German, and most of them just really didn't seem interested in me, especially the other goalkeepers. So I kind of just sat there on my phone as we waited for training to be to start, for them to let us into the training facilities, and I'm just a little shocked, man. Back playing for Paris FC, most all the teammates were very friendly. I was very familiar with them, but here it may take a while. And back to the goalkeepers, they all know that me being brought in means less playing time for them. So they, again, were not too thrilled seeing my face there at training. And here, at my very first training drill with the club, I didn't really perform all too well. Maybe the nerves got to me a little bit. It's going to take some time to just settle in, get used to playing in a different country with different teammates. You know, a whole ordeal, man. It's going to take some time, but we're trying our best here, working on some of our kicking, throwing, and I'm even staying afterwards, getting some extra work in with the weights, with the conditioning, man. I want to be the best player I can be. We're only an 81 overall. So again, training as much as I can to get that overall up at the end of this season. I think it'd be phenomenal if we can get at least to an 84. 85 would be perfect. If we can get to an 84 though, that would be the dream. But we're here, man, you know, doing our weights, getting our work in. I want to prove to the manager that I should be the starting keeper here at Red Bull Leipzig. And I truly think that I am the best fit for the job. You did see, though, there was an 84 rated keeper on the team. So we're going to have to pass him up. But for the first game in the Bundesliga, taking on Frankfurt, we were picked for the starting 11. So let's just get into this, boys. We are the starting keeper. But if we don't perform with all those keepers behind me, yeah, I would not be surprised if I'm just booted out of there very, very quickly. Here we go, though. Bundesliga debut, guys. If you are hyped for season number 3 of the My Player, hit that like button. Leave a comment, man. The vote in the last episode was like 65-35. 65% of you telling me to move, 35% of you wanting me to stay at Paris FC. I'm going to show you guys at the end of the episode why moving was such a good choice. But for now, just watch this play out, boys. Our debut, we want to see how we do. Here's the starting 11 for Frankfurt, and we'll move on to show you the starting 11 for our squad. You guys can see who's all in there. Of course, I'm starting at the goalkeeper position. I'm wearing kit number 20 right now, but I'm going to change that back at the end, or after this game, to our OG number, which is 99. I want to keep that throughout my entire career. Here are our starting strikers, Augustine and Mina. So Milik, nowhere to be found. Could we have sold Milik? That would not be good, as he was one of our highest rated players on the team. Let's get into this game, though, where our first chance comes right here. Our first touch of the ball, and we're using a little skill, beating the defender with a fake shot. Looking quite good out there, man. That's one thing I want to work on this year. Not only getting those saves down and working on my throws, kicking, I want to work on those foot skills. Try to learn some skill moves, fake some defenders, deke some defenders if I can. That'd be cool, and I think you guys would love to see some skill from me, a little cheeky bit of skill in the goalkeeper position, maybe similar to like what a Neuer does every once in a while. And look at this, man. What a save to start things off. My first save with the club. But with that first save is also going to be a very poor opportunity. Missed out right here. Our defense loses the ball on the wing, and then it's an easy cross, and the header, man, was just right in front of me. I couldn't make the save. Didn't have enough time to react. 1-0. We fall behind to Frankfurt. And look at this. Poor defending. Just clear the ball. What are you doing? Hit it out of play. Do something. Instead, straight to the, well, our attacker loses it. It goes, our defender loses it, excuse me. It goes straight to one of the Frankfurt players, and then cross. The player's wide open in the box. I can't save it. It's 1-0. Frankfurt with the lead, but right before the end of the half, we would get that goal back, making it 1-1. The equalizer. There we go, boys. 45th minute cheese, and I will take that. We don't have the clean sheet, but we're still fighting for this win in the first game in the Bundesliga season this year. Nice goal, though, from my teammate. Definitely one that, I don't know, probably should have been saved, but just hit with a lot of power. Goes to the top of the net right there, and it is 1-1 as we go into the halftime break right here. And as I get just a little bit of time right here, if anyone may be new to the series, the way we're doing this, My Player, of course, we have the GTA cutscenes as always, but we're speeding things up. Each season is going to be around 5 to 6 episodes, so we can get this career mode going, you know, by the time we get into like a month or two, we could be into like our 10th season almost, which has never been done in any of my players ever. So if you are new, that's how we're doing things around here, guys. Speeding things up. I'm simulating a lot of games, playing a lot of games off camera that you guys just aren't seeing. This game, though, will come to an end. First one of the season in the Bundesliga. We pick up 1 point, a draw. I'll take that. It's only going to go up from here, I think. We are one of the teams that is predicted to finish at least within the top 5. Our main probably opponents this year that are going to be fighting against us, obviously Bayern Munich, obviously Dortmund. Bayer Leverkusen is another one who has been outstanding. Those are kind of the 4 teams: us, Leverkusen, Dortmund, and Bayern Munich. So yeah, be on the lookout for that this year as we are moving in to our new house here in Germany. An upgrade, of course, from our last one, and I definitely don't need as much space because in Paris, of course, I was living with some of my family members, but here it's just me. So I got my kitchen, I got my living space, I got a garage, and I got 1 bedroom. That's about all I need. And as you guys saw, I got an extra friend living with me. I bought myself a dog. You guys know my family lived with me in Paris. I'm gonna be a little bit lonely, so we got our dog here, boys. And yeah, just someone great to have with us. It's gonna be exciting. And what do you guys think of the crib, man? Great view of some of the surrounding areas here in Germany. This house, though, is absolutely amazing. And my pup out there, what should we name our dog? Whoever has the top comment, that is what the dog's name will be. So leave like dog name this. If you guys, whichever one gets the most thumbs up, I'll give you guys a shout out next episode, and that will be the dog's name for the series. So leave that comment as we get into transfer window deadline day, where you guys saw we sold Milik. I don't know why, but we did also bring another striker. Voland is coming in from Bayer Leverkusen. So we sold a striker, brought a new one in, and I'm just going to scroll through all the teams right here as there's 1 hour left in transfer window deadline day. You guys can see all the players moving in and out of other teams. Bayern Munich brings in Pickford and Carrasco, which is interesting, and they sell John Stones. So yeah, a lot of crazy transfers going on here during deadline day. Bayer Leverkusen making moves. As I told you, they gave us Voland, and we also sold Mina as well. So we shipped out, or no, we brought in Mina, excuse me. No, he played last game. What am I saying? Mina brought in, Voland bought in, and then, of course, Milik is being brought out. So we're going to change up a few things. One thing I'm going to keep is the boots. The boots I'm wearing now I absolutely love, but we're going to change to some different gloves right here. Of course, we're still sponsored by Adidas, but that was only a 1-year deal. So I think in the next 2 episodes, that contract is going to expire, and we're going to find out whether Adidas wants to re-sign us or if we're going to move on and potentially move on to a different brand. That's going to be coming up very, very soon. And also, like I said, switching back to our trademarked 99 kit. That's kind of the number I want to wear throughout this career mode. If that's okay with you guys, we've been wearing it so far for the first few seasons. I want to continue that theme as we get into this one. Bayer Leverkusen, currently the top team in the Bundesliga. So this one's going to be pretty difficult. And as sort of the intro scenes roll right here, let's see, boys, if we can hit 3,000 likes on this episode. I usually don't ask for likes. I used to be like 1,000 likes. The next episode will be up. But now I kind of just post these videos because I know you guys enjoy it. I never really ask for likes. 3,000 though would be insane, man. You guys have been just killing it with support. I know we get around like 40,000 viewers average per video. Last video hit like 50,000 views. This video though, guys, hit the like button if you guys are enjoying this series. It means so much when I see you guys enjoying things, leaving likes, leaving comments. Literally any comment would be amazing, except like you suck at goalkeeper, because I know, man, as we concede the first goal, I have been playing just terrible as of late. I don't know what it is. This one, we get megged. Are you kidding me? Like the first chance of the game, Leverkusen gets the kickoff. They take it down the field, and maybe this wasn't my fault. Look at all the players behind my defense. Like, what is that? He's wide open in the middle of the box. I did get megged, though, which is quite embarrassing. But still, what is our defense doing? We play a 5-back formation. I don't know what's going on, and it happens once again. Another player breaks through, and it's 2-0 just like that as we start this game off. We are taking on the top team in the league. Still, though, no excuse. We should be doing better than this. We fall behind. I have conceded 2 goals, and we're going to have to wait another episode for me to get the first clean sheet of my Bundesliga career. It may take longer than expected. That was just very, very poor. Yep, we concede. No chance I was going to save that one. My reaction time just not good enough. Let's see, though, if we can bring one back here, bring a few goals back as we make our first save of the game. Could you imagine? I conceded right there, and it's 3-0 in the first 30 minutes. That would be awful. Another chance taken from Leverkusen. They're absolutely dominating this first half. Luckily for us, that shot is going to go out of play. Another one right here, but this time it's for us, and we get a goal back. 2-1, 39th minute. We can now breathe. Our attack is doing what they need to do. Our defense getting a little bit of a break. They were struggling the first 30 minutes. It is now 2-1, though, and this goal, quite nice. Good build-up right here. Good pass and near post finish. That is what you like to see. Didn't get a good look at who scored that one for us, but I'm sure I'll find out eventually. Yeah, it's going to take me some time to sort of learn some of the players on the team around the league. The only really teams I'm familiar with are like Bayern Munich and Dortmund. But, I mean, obviously I know all the other teams, just not familiar with a lot of the players. And since we are in the third season of this career mode, a lot of the players have moved around. So it's going to be quite hard to sort of see who is where, which players are where, who's playing in which positions. And it's Lemire, I think. I probably pronounced that wrong, but he scores the first goal for us. If any Bundesliga fans are watching this video, let me know in the comment section what I should know specifically about the Bundesliga. If there's anything that I need to be aware of, please help me out. Always love your guys' feedback with that in regards to those sort of specifics of the series. As we make it 2-2, I was just rambling on, and we score ourselves a nice goal. Beautiful cross, beautiful header, defender on a mark there in the far post, and we have come back from being down 2-0, being dominated pretty much in that first half. And now we're doing a little bit of the dominating right here. Great goal. Keeper right there. Can't save it in the 78th minute. We're being threatened once again. Forced to make a few saves right here. And what we are going to do is have a chance in the 90th minute to go ahead and win the game. You won't believe it. We've actually done it. I would never have guessed this in a million years. But we've come back down 2-0 in the first half. Completely dominated, and right here, what a goal. Great passing, and it's an easy finish. It's happened from the new transfer as well. Voland. He came over from Bayer Leverkusen literally like a few days ago in this career mode, and boom, he comes back against his former club, gets a game winner. That is absolutely incredible. The scenes right here. He actually scored the last 2 goals in this one. Wow. If he can do that all year round, it's going to be quite a fun season with Red Bull Leipzig, but it's going to be a long season. That's it for this one, though. We get our first win as the starting goalkeeper here in the Bundesliga. What a game it was. Early in the episode, I told you guys why you made a smart decision telling us to move here to play for Red Bull Leipzig. And here is why. We're running through the Champions League groups, and because Paris FC last season finished 3rd, they still had to qualify in like a series for the Champions League, and they didn't qualify. But here with Red Bull Leipzig, they finished in the top, I think it's 4 in the Bundesliga, and here we are, Group G. We got a pretty easy draw. Man United, the best team in our group, and this is surreal, man. We are going to be competing in the Champions League. Never would I have guessed, living in Cameroon 3 years ago, taking care of my family, just playing football in the streets, that I would be here saying that in just a few short days, I'm going to be competing in the Champions League. The biggest league, the biggest competition in the world, and I'm soaking it in. It's a nice Tuesday night. We're hanging out with our dog, sitting on the front lawn. I just watched the draw. I'm just incredibly blessed. This is honestly a dream come true. Something I never, literally, honestly, I say it's a dream come true, but I couldn't have dreamt it. We're going to get to play in the Champions League. The next day, I was called into my manager's office a few hours before training, and he was waiting for me, and he had some not so good news to tell me. Pretty much what he had to say was that my position starting at goalkeeper wasn't safe, that there were other goalkeepers on this team, and if I wanted to continue to start this season, I needed to work. With the Champions League coming up, he doesn't know if I have the experience to start in net. So boys, this Champions League dream may end up not being a reality at all. We may not be starting. Find out what happens and if we get the call for the starting 11 in the Champions League in the next episode.